First independent bank, big enough to know business, small enough to know you.
What's up, Laker Nation? It's Lakeview Senior Greg Schaefer. I was told I had to do this commercial for Pulver Towing and talk about the fast response times. Speed does run in the family, but if you've ever used Pulver Towing, you already know how fast they are. Instead of talking about my family's 100-year history in providing fast and efficient service, I'm going to take this opportunity to thank Laker Nation for always supporting Laker athletics. Just like Pulver Towing, you were there when we need you the most. Oh, and one more thing. Big or small, we tow them all.
Hello there. How are you? Oh, I know. I feel so sorry for that man. So, but what do you do? Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, I listened a couple of, or when I got back in after I left, and there was nothing but I could hear commercials playing, and then it would just go dead. So I don't know what the problem was, but. lost earlier today. It's the Renville County West Jaguars hosting the Hancock Owls here tonight for the right to get to the state tournament coming up next week. Falling and getting up is one of the many lessons students learn when they participate in high school activities. It takes courage to show up and perform, knowing that mistakes will occur. A missed shot, bad pass, mistakes are all part of the game. Teaching young people is a valuable lesson in picking themselves up and starting all over again. This message is brought to you by Minnesota State High School League as you get you ready for this matchup here this evening between the Jaguars of Renville County West, again, perfect 9-0 in the season, taking on the Hancock Owls. Hancock Owls at 8-1. They the winners of 5 straight games going into tonight's action. Their only loss this season came to the number 1 team in Class 9-man football, Wheaton Herman Norcross. That was back on the 23rd of September. They lost 36-14. But since then, boy, have they rolled to some victories. 60-0 over Clinton Gracefield Beardsley. 66-14 over Ortonville. 54-18 over Sabika. 52-20 over Bertha Hewitt, and last Saturday defeated Cedar Mountain Country by a score of 32-40. So as you can see, a team that can certainly score some points here this evening going into tonight's matchup. Of course, Renville County West, no slouches. They can score some points also coming into tonight's action. They had a 52-12 win over Westbrook Walnut Grove on the second game of the season. Had that 19-13 overtime win over Red Rock Central back on the 16th of September. Since then, though, they defeated Hillsbeaver Creek 37-6. Cedar Mountain 43-18. Nicollet 46-16. Sleepy Eye St. Mary's at 32-26. That was at St. Mary's, and then last Saturday defeated Sleepy Eye St. Mary's again by a final score of 44-6 to set up that meeting here this evening here in Cottonwood at Lakeview High School. My first view of this new football complex that they got here, and it's just outstanding. This is right up there. I mean, this is college level. The field is absolutely magnificent. They got the great big scoreboard on one end of the field. They've got another one on the other end of the field. Of course, the AstroTurf, so that again is not a problem. And they've and of course the brand new field or the track that's in front of this. So again, they've put some money into this, and again certainly can be proud of this. Or the complex that they do have here, and again, a chance to show it off tonight, not only for the some of the area teams, but also a chance for Hancock to show that off to them as well this evening. Again, I'm very, very impressed with what they've got here at Cottonwood, and again, something to be proud of for the Lakeview Lakers and their district. Action earlier today, I was over in Marshall for 3 ball games there, and again, like I said, some very, very good football games. If they're gonna if this one matches up and tries to match up to the game between Red Rock Central and Mountain Lake area, they've got their work cut out for them. That again was down to the very end. That was Red Rock Central winning in overtime by that final score of 36-28. It took a goal line stand right at the very final play of the game. As a matter of fact, it wasn't even a goal line stand from the 1-yard line. It was like about the 1-foot line where they were able to hold them out, and they came away with that victory to get themselves into the state tournament coming up next week. So congratulations to the Red Rock Central Falcons. Minneota defeated Lakeview in their ball game to make it in there. And again, Springfield was up in their ball game against TMB here this afternoon, or late this afternoon. So, like I said, good showing from our area teams here going into tonight's action here between the Jaguars and the Owls. These teams did meet a couple of years ago for the right to get to the I believe that was going to the U.S. Bank Stadium. 2019, that was when Renville County West came up short against Hancock. That was at Buffalo. 32-20 was that final score in that matchup. And then Hancock went in to finish a runner-up to Mountain Lake area in the championship game. We'll pause for our national anthem. Get you ready for the start of this matchup as it's coming up here. 2 minutes on KLGR 1490 AM, 95.9 FM, KLGR. All right.
And now let's meet tonight's starting lineups, beginning with the Hancock Owls and their defensive unit. Starting at defensive back, a junior number 3, Donovan Kerfman. At linebacker, a senior number 5, Jackson Kale. At defensive back, a senior number 9, David Rose. Starting on the defensive line, a sophomore number 10, Levi Kellenberger. A linebacker, senior number 17, Dane Schrader. Starting at defensive back, a junior number 23, Titus Birkovet. Starting at linebacker, a sophomore number 30, Chase Evink. Starting out the defensive line, a junior number 33, Hudson Versteeg. And starting on the defensive line, a senior number 84, Weston Knoll. The Hancock Owls are coached by Chad Johnston. Chad Christensen. He's assisted by Matt Nesvig, Ryan Snyder, Corey Bettle, Tim Nesvig, Derek Foss, Brendan Foss, and Jacob Weimer. And now let's meet the starting offensive unit for the Renville County West Jaguars. Starting at wide receiver, senior number 1, Isaac Hain. Starting at wide receiver, senior number 3, Adam Schrupp. Starting at running back, a junior number 4, Jack Wordish. Starting at quarterback, a senior number 5, AJ Gasca. Starting at tight end, a sophomore number 22, Wayne Fuentes. Starting at center, a senior number 25, Hunter Riddler. Starting at running back, a junior number 34, Jason Jansen. Starting at guard, a senior number 65, Carter Rice. And starting at guard, a senior number 75, Noah Gullickson. The Renville County West Jaguars are coached by Ryan Hebrink. He's assisted by Mike Johnson, Andy Davis, Jamie Castillo, Craig Hebrink, and Dean Baldry. Your officials for tonight's championship game: referee Jeff Teege, umpire Brian Noyes, linesman Tim Andre, line judge Brandon Greiner, and back judge Tyler Sander. Owls and Jaguars, let's play championship football. Set to kick off for the Jaguars, number 2, Eduardo Morales. Kickoff return by number 19, Jared Kale. Tackle by number 1, Isaac Hain. The Owls will start their possession on their own 40-yard line. Rose's pass is incomplete. Pass is intended for number 30, Chase Eving. That brings up second down and 10.
Rose pitches out. That's hit in the backfield and dumped in the backfield. Nice surge there by the Renville County West Jaguars to get in and make the stop there. With the carry was
Run by number
Eving.
30, Chase Eving.
Loss of 3 in the play.
Tackled by number 25, Hunter Riddler. And 75.
And that'll be third down and 13. They need to get to the 50-yard line for a first down. So they'll let them up and then 2 to the right and 2 to the left. Jaguars setting up in their base defense. They fake the pitch, come back, hit the receiver on the far side. That's good for a first down. And Moore stays on his feet, rumbles his way down to the 30-yard line. Nice catch and run there for Jackson Cole. Or Kale. So Kale gets it to.
And that pass is good for an Owls.
That's 30 yards and that first down.
First down and
Jackson
10,
Kale, their
39.
leading receiver. And again, Rowe was able to hit him in stride to pick up that first. The goal line, the red zone and such, they really stiffen up and make things difficult for opposing offenses. 3 receivers now to the right side and 1 left. 1 running back in the backfield with Rose, the quarterback. So it'll be second down and 9. He'll operate from the pistol here on second down. Gets the snap, quick out to the right side. Catch is made there. Jab step to the outside and then back to the inside.
Rose's pass complete to number 23, Titus Bierkovic. Tackled by number
So
23,
Titus
Lukai Hale.
Bierkovic makes the catch and that is 8 yards there. So Bierkovic with an 8-yard gain.
7-yard gain on the play brings up third down and 2. Ball on the 31.
It'll be third and short. Of course, 4-down territory here for the Owls. Opening drive of the ball game. They're at the Jaguar 31-yard line. So long look to the sideline for the play. 2 running backs in the backfield. 2 receivers out right, 1 to the left. As they relay the signals down the line here. Again, Rose will operate from the shotgun. Back, pitch goes right side, Eving. Eving gets upended, gets the first down and more. Takes it downside the 25-yard line down to the 24-yard line. So pickup of 6 there for Eving and another first down.
Run by number 30, Chase Eving. Tacked by number 1, Isaac Kane.
Another third down conversion
That
here.
run is good for Owls. First down. First
They
down
ran
and
6
10,
plays
ball
thus far, 3
25.
pass and 3 runs. So very balanced here. And the first and 10, the ball again resting at the 24-yard line. 3 receivers now split out left side. That's the far side of the field. 1 to the right. Ball on the right hash mark. Back to pass. Rose looks right. Now he decides to run up the middle. Through the middle. Ducks breaks it to the outside, to the 10-yard line. Missed tackle there and then pushed out of bounds inside the 10-yard line, down around the 7-yard line.
Knocked out of bounds by number 4,
Another big
Jack
run there,
Lewis.
18 yards.
That run is
And it's a
good for
goal-to-goal
Owls.
situation
First
now here for
down.
Hancock.
First down and goal. Ball on the 8-yard line.
So good job defensively there for holding the receivers in check, but then quarterback Rose gets loose for 18 yards. Inside the 10-yard line now, down to the 9. So it's a first and goal to goal from the 9-yard line. Same set, again, 2 receivers right, 1 left. Pitch comes back, Eving, trying to go to the right side. Slowed up and gained tackle there by the
Run by number
Jaguars.
30, Chase Eving.
Whole host of Jaguars in on that tackle.
Tackled
A
by
loss
number
of a
65,
yard
Carter
on the play.
Rice.
So far, Evink having a tough time getting going here.
Brings up second down.
Second down and goal now
on
from the 5-yard
7.
line. Make it the 7-yard line. So second and goal from the 7. Evink dots the I behind the quarterback, Rose. Snap. Throws to the end zone, stops shy of the end zone, but gets it in. Touchdown, Owls. Making the grab there was
Davin Rose, number 5.
Davin Rose
Kale.
makes the catch. So Rose makes the catch from Kale. And now they'll try for the 2-point conversion. Long count, back, looking in the right, and that's knocked down to the line of scrimmage. So the 2-point conversion is not good, but we've got a score here in this one. Brand new score from Cottonwood on your Martha Chevrolet Buick Redwood Falls scoreboard. It is 6-0 in favor of Hancock. We'll come back to Cottonwood. Will do it for you in 1 minute. Alrighty, thanks. Eight and 1. Yes.
Set to kick off for the Owls, number 10, Levi Kellenberger. Deep for the Jaguars, number 1 is Isaac Kane, and 6, Gavin Munga.
Thank you. Kellenberger of the Hancock Owls tees it up, punches it down the field. Mungai going back to get it. Javin picks it up at the 7, now trying to come near sideline. Gets it out to across the 15-yard line to the 16-yard line. So a long field here for the Renville County West Jaguars if they have their first offensive set here of the night. They'll be starting at their own 16-yard line. Hancock again in 9 plays, 60 yards, capped off by that 5-yard touchdown pass from Davin Rose to Jackson Kale. And that's where he sit here, 6-0. So 1st and 10 for the Jaguars. As they bring him up the line of scrimmage. Haynes split out far to the right.
A 4.
Again, Gass going to go from the gun here on 1st down. Fakes the handoff now. He does hands off to Jack Jansen up the middle. Jason gets it out to the 19-yard line to pick up a 3 on the play.
By number 9, Davin Rose.
So it'll be 2nd down and 7.
Second down and 7.
And this Jaguar team, again, more than happy if they can run the ball. If they can keep running the ball and have success doing it, we'll see a good dose of that here this evening. Can throw it. Haynes had a good year. Again, if they can, more comfortable running the ball. From the pistol on 2nd down. Jansen again straight up the middle. Breaks through a couple tackles. Muscles his way out to the 20-yard line. A gain of 2 on the play. And now it is 3rd down and 5 to go.
3rd down and 5, ball on the 21.
Making some substitutions here. Mungai coming back in for the Jags. Gaska with the play. Runs back out to the huddle. 3rd and 5 from the 20. Mungai, the lone setback in the backfield. 2 receivers split out left side and 1 to the right. Gaska will go from the gun on 3rd down. Gets the snap. Hand off to Mungai, and Javin gets hit in the backfield and then loses the ball. And it looks like Hancock's got it. So they will say he was down by contact. So just a loss of a couple yards in the play, fortunately for the Jaguars. But a punting situation here. Skaska again, the punter for Jaguars. They'll send one back deep, 45-yard line. So fourth down, and 7 to go. There's the snap and the boot. Low line driver going to the far side of the field. Takes a bounce and takes a little bit of a roll for the Jaguars. And we'll be down to the 32-yard line. So not a bad punt at all by Gasca and company. As the Hancock Owls will get the ball on their own 32-yard line with that 1st and 10. Action being brought to you tonight by sponsors, which do include Highwater Ethanol, Everstrong Construction, Hometown Bank, Sleepy Eye, St. Mary's Catholic School, and the Minnesota Valley Telephone Company. Thank you for supporting high school athletics and tournament action here on tonight now on KLGR 1490 AM and 95.9 FM KLGR. Again, having problems with our FM tonight, so we were able to switch it over to the AM. Glad to be part of your Friday evening listening plans. So thank you for joining us here tonight. 1st and 10, quarterback Rose just keeps it up the middle. There's nothing there, and he'll be taken down. Kind of got bounced around like a pinball, back and forth, was finally pushed forward for no gain in the play. It'll be 2nd down and 10.
No gain on the play, 2nd down and 10. Ball on the 32.
Full day of volleyball last night, a doubleheader last night, and then 4 ball games here today. I'm going to be one tired man once I get home here tonight.
No, we got nothing.
2nd down and 10. As the Owls get ready, snap, drop back. Rose looks to the right side, tosses over there, incomplete. Trying to go across the middle. His intended receiver there was Jared Kale, but incomplete. 3rd down and 10. So big chance here for the Jaguars to make a stand, get that ball back, and see if they can't flip this field position some here. 2 receivers coming out right and 2 left with a running back in the backfield. Jaguars with 5 up toward the line of scrimmage. Long count, back to passes. Rose being rushed, rolls right side, gets hit once, bounces around, and then taken out of the backfield. Sacked by the Jaguars as the sack attack is good there. Gullickson breaking through and making his way to the quarterback. Drops him for a 6-yard loss.
4th down and 14, ball on the 28-yard line.
So the punting situation here now for the Owls. Jaguars sending back 1 deep. That'll be Hain back at around the 40-yard line. High snap, pulls it in the boot. Short kick. Takes a little bit of a Hancock Owls hop at the 47, and then we'll roll and be down at the Jaguar 46-yard line. So much better starting field position here for the Jaguars. Now at their own 46 than when they started after that kickoff. So the 2nd series of down here for the Jaguars. Again, a perfect 9-0 in the season. Got through the regular season perfect and then picked up that win against Sleepy Eye St. Mary's last Saturday. Hancock again, they've not lost since week 3 of the season.
Okay, we're still in a 4.
So they've ran off 5 straight wins.
Backing off, they're in a 3 now.
And scoring all sorts of points.
33.
So 1st and 10 here for the Jaguars. They're going to run the option play. Gasca cuts it to the middle, stays on his feet, across the 50, the 40, all the way down to the 39-yard line.
Quarterback keeper by number 5, AJ Gasca.
17 yards on that carry and the 1st down. Nice run there for Gasca. First down for the Jaguars here tonight. And a brand new set of 10, fresh set of 4, if you will, for the Jaguars. Ball into Owl territory for the first time tonight. Again, these teams met in 2019. That was in the state quarterfinals, which Hancock ended up defeating the Jaguars. Again, they run the option play. Gasca keeps himself. He has no one to pitch it back to, so he has to kind of try to make something out of nothing and gets taken down for a loss. So tackle for a loss there. They'll mark it back to the 44-yard line. Loss of 5 in the play.
2nd down and 15, ball on the 44.
So 2nd and 15. And a beautiful night, crystal clear. This is football weather. So everybody loading up in the heavy weather gear out in the parking lot before tonight's game. We've seen much worse weather for these when football playoffs roll around than what we got here tonight. And of course, best of luck to all you deer hunters going out in the stands here tomorrow. Second down and 15. Gaska's back to pass. Looking, rolling right side, still rolling. Now he decides to run with it, and going to be taken down again in the backfield. As the protection broke down, and Gaska losing 2 more yards. So it'll be third down and 18 here for the Jaguars. Again, good coverage down the field by the Owls, keeping those receivers in check. And again, the protection broke down, and Gaska hanging onto the ball. Now it's third and 18. Need to get to the Owl 29-yard line. 3 receivers split out left side, 1 to the right here for the Jaguars, 1 running back in the backfield behind the quarterback Gaska. That's Jansen. Breaks out in the flat over the right, over the middle, catch is made, and taken down right at the 40-yard line. Mungai makes the catch, but picked up 7 yards. It'll be fourth down and about 11. We'll see kind of decision time here for Coach Hebert.
Fourth down and 11, ball on the 40.
Looks like the Jaguars probably will go for it here. So it'll be fourth down and 11. They'll send out 3 receivers to the left side and 1 to the right. Jansen in the backfield behind quarterback. We'll go from the gun here on fourth down. A little bit of a gamble here for the Jaguars. Rush, throw down the field, wide open but incomplete. Trying to get Wordish breaking down the near sideline, and was able to get the ball to him, just so kind of overthrew him. So the ball turned over on downs now, back to the Hancock Owls on the incomplete pass. Hancock will take over now, ball on their own 40-yard line with the first and 10. 3:08 left to go here in the first quarter, and 6-0. Hancock on top. So first and 10 for the Owls near midfield. Rose that long look to the sidelines. They run up to the line of scrimmage, and then they take their time when they're there. And the play gets relayed from the sideline to the quarterback, and he relays it to the team. Up the middle for Evink. He hasn't tried that yet. Powers his way out to the 44-yard line. Pickup of 6 on the play. 25 yards and 5 carries for Evink here this evening, so 5 yards a carry. Give him 4 in the play, second down and 6.
4-yard gain on the play, second down and 6, ball on the
Ball is resting on the 44-yard line. Middle of the field, closer to the left hash mark. So second down, 6. 3 receivers split out right, 1 to left. Rose barks the signals, drop back. Rolls out to left side. He's got some room ahead of him. Gets the first down, stays on his feet, and then he slammed down at the 45-yard line. Nice run there, though. A gain of 11 on that play and a first down. Don't know if that was by design or not. If it wasn't by design, he surely took it down and quickly went forward with it. Didn't spend much time at all in the pocket, rolling out. So fresh set of 4 here for the Owls at the Jaguar 44-yard line with the first and 10. 2:10 left to go here in the first quarter. Rose will go for the gun. 2 running backs in the backfield behind him. Receivers on the left side and 1 to the right side. Jaguars switching up their linebackers there. Evink straight up the middle. Powers his way to the 4-yard line as he bounces off one would-be tackler and then taken down. Gain of 4 in the play.
Gain on the play, second down and 6.
So second and 6. As the Owls again trot to the line. 3 receivers right, 1 left. Again, Rose will go from the gun. With against Even back right behind him. Looks the right side, flat, and the ball is loose. Jaguars have fallen on top of it as the quarterback getting just blindsided from the right side. Putting on all sorts of heat there was Carter Rice. He just blew in from that right side and was all over the quarterback, and the Jaguars get the fumble. Nicely done there by the Jaguars to disguise that blitz. And they came like a house of fire. So they turned them over with the turnover. Get the ball now on the Hancock 49-yard line with a 1st and 10. So see now if they can make use of that turnover here. Two running backs in the backfield with Gasca on a 1st and 10. Jansen, the handoff, right side, nothing there. He gets stacked up and then driven back.
Jason Jansen.
Loss of 2 on the play.
Jackson Kale, 9, Davin Rose.
So where Jansen hasn't gotten going yet.
Play, 2nd down and 12, ball on the Jaguar 49.
So 2nd down and 12. 48 seconds left to go here in the 1st quarter. So this may be the final play of the 1st quarter. 2 receivers left, 2 right. Again, Jansen in the backfield with Gasca, the quarterback. 2nd down and 12. Gasca wants to run up the middle. And again, that gets slowed down and stopped. Boy, that closed quickly. It looked like there was going to be a little bit of a hole right up the middle, and then the Owls filled that hole quickly. Just a gain of 1 in the play.
1-yard gain on the play, 3rd down and 11, ball on the 50.
14 seconds left, and I don't know, I think the Jaguars will run another play here. That's one of the rare instances where the officials don't even hardly have to move the ball. They'll scoot it up maybe 6 inches to my right, as the ball is right at midfield. End of the 1st quarter in the books. The Hancock Owls lead the Jaguars of Renville County West by a score of 6-0. We'll go to quarter number 2. We'll do it for you after this 45-second timeout.
Farmers typically only get one chance to plant their crop that they rely on for the year. At DJ's Planter Sales and Service LLC, we provide agricultural technologies and a top-notch service-first mentality, creating a more efficient and effective pass across the field. DJ's Planter Sales and Service is located 2 miles east of Cottonwood. Call Dale at 507-829-1220 or email us at djsplantersales@gmail.com.
Thank you. Hancock getting that 5-yard touchdown pass from Davin Rose to Jackson Kale. Point after attempt was no good, and that's where he sits 6-0. Hancock running 15 plays in quarter number 1, 9 for the Jaguars here in quarter number 1. Jaguars with a 2nd down or 3rd down now and 11 from the midfield stripe. Gasca drops back pass, looking left, throwing left. Hayne trying to get some distance, makes the catch, 20-15 down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line. Nice hook up there. That goes for 42 yards, and it's a goal-to-goal situation here for the Jaguars. Gasca able to catch Hayne in stride there.
First down and goal, ball on the 10.
That's 1st and goal-to-goal situation here now for the Jags.
Okay, we show it's a 3.
Boy, that was just a pretty pass, as again Gasca just able to drop it over the top of the defense into Haynes' arms. 1st and goal-to-goal here from the 9-yard line, just inside the 10. 2 running backs in the backfield with Gasca. Gasca pitches back. Werdish trying to go to the corner. Gets a couple of yards down to the 6-yard line. First run of the night for Werdish. This will be 2nd and goal from the 6-yard line. Jaguars looking to tie things up here. Trailing here 6-0. Morales loosening up here on the sideline, stretching out. If he's called upon here. Gasca, handoff. That doesn't go anywhere as Jansen gets stacked up right at the line. Boy, they have really been able to key on Jansen tonight. Jason just hasn't been able to get going yet. No gain on the play. Just 2 yards thus far and 3 carries. So 3rd and goal now from the 8-yard line. Gaska runs out to the field at the plate. Jaguars will send one out to the left side, one to the right. Jansen in the backfield right next to, just behind Gaska, the quarterback. 3rd down, goal. Gaska back, looks right, tosses the end zone. That is picked off in the end zone by the Owls. Owls with the run back, trying to take it out, get some room for themselves out to the 10-yard line.
Interception on the play by the Owls, number 9, Davin Rose.
Making the interception there, Davin Rose, quarterback. Now turning defensive back there and makes the INT. The Owls will have the ball back.
Owls will start their possession on their own 11-yard line.
So the Owls get it on their lone 11. 1st and 10. Jaguar defense now called upon to help out their offense here a little bit. See if they can at least keep the field position in their favor. So 1st and 10 for the Owls. Back to pass. Rose comes near side. That's going to be intercepted by the Jaguars. They get it right back. Ball not hung on to by the receiver. That was Jackson Kale who couldn't hang on to it. And the Jaguars pick it up. I think it was Isaac Hayne that got it right back for the Jaguars. Jaguars back in business.
Jaguars will start their possession on the Owl 22.
So they get the ball back now, the Jags do. On the Hancock 22-yard line. So 1st and 10 for the Jaguars. 2 turnovers now on Hancock. Fumble and that interception. Two running backs in the backfield. Receiver split out to the right side. Jansen up the middle, kind of picks his way, gets it to the 20-yard line.
10 is just crushing.
22 or 2 yards on the play there for Jansen.
Checked by number 9, Davin Rose. 1-yard gain on the play. Second
Call
down,
one officially.
and 9, ball on the 21.
The Jaguars again looking to cash in on this turnover after coming up short on the first turnover tonight. So 2nd down, 9 from the 21 of the Hancock Owls. Gaska drops back, rolling right side, tosses, catch is made, and then slung out of bounds.
Number 34, Jason Jansen.
Jansen with the catch, short gain. Jason picking up just a yard in the play.
Ball on the 20.
And now it'll be 3rd down and 8 from the 20. Need to get it to the 12-yard line for that 1st down.
And on the last tackle for the Owls.
So the Jaguars will split out, one to the right and one to the left. Again, Jansen in the backfield with Gaska. Stands behind him now on 3rd down. For protection, Gaska rolls out right side, tucks it in. Gets to the 15-yard line, and again powers his way down toward the 10-yard line. Should be very close. Going to be just a little bit shy of the 1st down markers. Got it to the 11-yard line. Nope, not for a 1st down.
First down.
And that run is good for a Jaguars.
Going to be a 1st and 10. So gain of 9 on the play there on that rollout and the run by Gaska. 1st down of the night for the Jaguars. Again, ball resting at the 11-yard line, so it's a 1st and 10 inside the red zone.
4.
Receivers split out left and right. Push to the far side. Schrupp near side. Gaska at quarterback. Marks signals. Hands off. Jansen up the middle. Powers his way inside the 10 down to the 7-yard line.
Jason Jansen.
So pick up a 4 on the play for Jason.
Checked by number 9, Davin Rose, and 17, Dane Schrader.
So again, it is just a 1st and 10 situation. I mean, they can get a 1st down without scoring the touchdown.
Down and 7, ball on the 8.
Ball resting on the 8-yard line. Need to get it down to the 1, so it'll be 2nd down, and 7 to go. Gaska once again from the gun, handoff. Jansen goes right side, drops that shoulder, but again gets met High resistance from the Owls and gets dropped at the 10-yard line. Loses a couple on the play. And they have really keyed in on him. Ball back to the 10-yard line. One guy going back out there for the Jaguars. And he will split out to the right side, to the right and to the left. Again, Jansen behind quarterback Gaska on a 3rd and 9. Coming with the blitz, the Owls. Gaska up the middle, 10-yard line. Spins around, 5-yard line, and that's where he gets taken down at. So he picks up 5. And again, 4th down and 5 to go for the Jaguars. Again, ball resting at the 6-yard line, so they got to get down to the 1 here. So once again, the offense looking to punch one in here. 6:13 to go in the half. 6-0 in favor of Hancock. Receivers split out left and right. 2 running backs in the backfield. Werdish now dotting the I behind quarterback Gaska as Jansen's right to his right side, and the timeout is taken. So with the break in the action, we're going to take a break as well. On your Martha Chevrolet Buick Redwood Falls scoreboard, 6-0, Hancock on top. We'll come back to Cottonwood after this 45-second timeout. Thank you. So it's a 4th down and 5 to go from the 6-yard line. Jaguars need to get down to the 1 to get a goal-to-goal situation. If they can pick up 6 yards, they'll tie this one up on this 4th down play. Again, receivers split out left and right. 2 running backs in the backfield with Gaska, the quarterback. Gets the snap, he looks to the right, now comes to the left. Now being rushed, and is going to be taken down. Loses the ball, and I think the Owls have fallen on top of it. So it will be officially a fumble recovered by the Owls. That was recovered by, I think. So the Owls will take over on the 22-yard line. And that was Hudson Versteeg making the recovery. So each team now 2 turnovers. Hancock takes the ball back. 1st and 10. Ball at their own 22-yard line. Run up the middle for Evink. Buries that shoulder, takes it out to the 27-yard line.
Attacked by number 25, Hunter Riddler.
So gain of 5 on the play. 2nd and 5. So the Jaguars, again, a couple of chances here. Just cannot break through that Owl defense. 5:24 left to go here in the half. 6-0, Hancock. Couple of high-flying offenses. This defense is really playing up to par tonight. That's pressed to the outside. 1st down and a lot more. Staying on his feet. Evink rolls all the way out to the 42-yard line. And he fumbles at the end, and the Jaguars have gotten it. So Hain with the fumble recovery on that big gain there. That goes for 38 yards, and then it's fumbled back. So 3rd turnover now on Hancock.
Jaguars will start the possession on their own 42-yard line.
So the Jags will take over now on their own 42-yard line with the 1st and 10. Ball just came out late, and the Jaguars jump on the spot. Gaska straight ahead, then get pushed back.
Quarterback keeper by number 5, A.J. Gaska.
Got to just across the, well, they're going to mark it at the 41-yard line.
1 yard loss on the play.
So we
Second
lost
down,
a yard in the play.
ball on the 41.
So far, Gaska's been the 26 yards carrying the ball tonight.
Yeah.
He's gotten 3 out of 5 throwing the ball for 50 yards here tonight. Leading receiver, of course, Hain with a 1 for 42. Second down 11. One running back in the backfield with Gaska. He's back to pass. Goes right side with it. Catch is made over there. That is Wordish with it. Weaving through traffic. Takes it across the 40 all the way down to the 38-yard line. Nice job there for Jack Wordish. Goes for 21 yards for Wordish and a first down.
First down and 10, ball on the 39.
So Wordish with a nice first down pickup there. Again, ball inside the 40 now at the 39-yard line. So first and 10. First set of 4 here for the Jags. Ball at the middle of the field. Gaska drops the ball, drops on top of it, so they'll live for another play. That, I think, was a broken play. Jansen seemed to go, or Gaska seemed like he was going to hand off the ball, and Jansen wasn't where he was supposed to be. So a loss of a yard, and the play will be second down and 12. So they avoid near disaster there. Second down and 12. Ball again at the Hancock 41-yard line.
He dropped it.
So second down and 12. Hain splits out here to the near side. Schrupp now to the far side. Gaska's back to pass, again looks to the right. Now being rushed. Still being rushed. Still rolling. Tosses it. Incomplete. Was fortunate to get rid of it. Brings up an incomplete pass and a third down and 12. Again, great coverage downfield by the Hancock Owls as these receivers for the Jaguars can't free themselves and get themselves open. So it'll be a third down and 12 yards to go from the 41-yard line. Certainly 4-down territory for this Jaguar team. Nice, though, if they could pick up a good chunk of it right here. Now make that fourth down, if necessary, that much harder. So receivers split out left and right. Hain again to the near side and Schrupp to the far side. Gaska from the gun on third down and 12. Back. Tosses near side. Hain can't hang on to it, as that zips through his hands and out and incomplete. Might have been peeking downfield a little bit and maybe took his eye just off it. So it'll be fourth down and 12. And again, the Jaguars faced with a fourth down decision here. 6-0. Hancock scored on their opening drive of the ball game. And this one has been played in between the end zones since then. Just 3 minutes left to go in the half. Again, Jags split out one left, one right. Jansen again in the backfield with quarterback Gaska on fourth down and 12. Low snap, picks it up. Gaska looking, fires. Hain, the intended receiver, incomplete. I think Hain was trying to get interference call. Looked like he's maybe being slowed down or impeded by the defensive back. Nothing called, though, by the officials. And the ball goes incomplete, and the Jags will turn the ball over and downs again to the Hancock Owls. Ball will be at the Hancock 41-yard line with their next first and 10. 2:54 left to go here in the half. Jaguars again, +1 in the turnover ratio tonight. Handoff, Evink. Boy, he got stacked up that time. Well, busts out to the outside and gets a few yards. Gets it out to the 46-yard line. Picks up 6 on the play. They'll mark it officially 5 on the play. Second down, and they move it back. Second and 6, gain of 4. Evink, 76 yards and 9 carries here this evening. Second down and 6. Ball resting at the 45. Rose fakes the pitch back across the middle, incomplete. Trying to get to Jackson Kale, incomplete. Third down and 6. The Jags can get a stop here and get that ball back. They'll still have some time here in the first half. Still 2:17 to go. They do have 2 of their timeouts still left. In football, 2:17 is an eternity. Receivers split out. 2 to the right side, 1 to the left side. 2 running backs in the backfield behind quarterback Rose on 3rd and 6. Evink takes it to the far side, going for the sticks, lunges forward, and he'll be stopped shy of the sticks on the line of game. Gets to the 49-yard line. Pick up a 4 on the play.
3-yard gain. Brings up
Fourth down and 4. So a little bit of a gamble here now for the Owls. If I was the Owls, I would punt it away. Make the Jaguars have to drive the field with just $1:45 to go. They're going to take absolutely everything off the clock and then take a timeout and talk things over. So with a break in the action on your Marthaw Chevrolet Buick of Redwood Falls scoreboard, it is 6-0 Hancock. We'll come back to Cottonwood in 45 seconds. Alrighty, thanks.
Cottonwood Body Shop, owned by Taylor Benson, is your go-to place for all of your repair needs. From auto body repair to automotive refinishing, along with watercraft repair and gel coat and fiberglass repair, Taylor also paints, repairs, and welds aluminum and repairs plastic. Taylor's hidden talent is glass installation and windshield repair. For all of your repair needs, call Taylor Benson at 507-423-5431.
You're listening to football playoff action on KLGR, 1490 AM, 95.9 FM, KLGR, and also along the World Wide Web at myklgr.com. Again, having problems on our FM, so not able to put in the FM tonight. We're able to switch it over to the AM. So if you've got friends and relatives that are searching for it and can't find it, tell them to flip it over to KLGR 1490 AM. Fourth down and 4, and a jump on the left side of the line for the Jaguars. That will be the first penalty against Renville County West. First penalty of the ball game, but we'll give the Owls a free first down.
Encroachment penalty on the Jaguars.
Just trying to get that early jump there and listening to the cadence and not watching the ball, and that is a first down. So fresh set of 4 here for the Owls. That the ball is placed now at the 47-yard line of the Jaguars. Fourth first down for the Owls. Their first since that opening drive. And Jaguars coming with the blitz, run blitz. Evink changes direction. And then stacked up and driven back. Gullickson and company making the stop. Carter Rice actually in there. Again, just a 1 on the play.
Ball on the 46.
He's got some of the previous plays.
So second down, 9. Clock still winding here in the first half. 3 receivers split out now to the right and 1 to the left. 1 running back in the backfield with the quarterback. Back to Baskin Rose. Across the middle, incomplete. And then really picked off. As he does go incomplete. Mungai was en route going after it, but falls harmlessly to the ground. Quarterback's now struggling a little bit. Rose has missed 4 straight, and Gaska has missed his last 3. Third down, 9. Just a minute 2 left to go. Chase Evink coming in off the sideline for the the Owls, and they're going to take a timeout and talk things over. So let's take a break as well. Your Marthaler Chevrolet Buick Redwood Falls scoreboard reads 6-0. Hancock on top. We'll come back to Cottonwood in 45 seconds.
Frank, you got a copy?
Thank you. Welcome back as the pass goes in and out of the hands of an intended receiver, and Mungai drops it as he had a chance for an interception but couldn't complete the process there. So it'll be 4th down and 9 on that incomplete pass for the Owls. So Javins again had ball in his sights a couple of times here. 4th down and 9. Ball again resting at the Jaguar 46-yard line. Directly in front of me here in Cottonwood. Rose will go from the gun here on 4th down. 3 receivers to the right side. Jaguars bringing some heat. Catch is made. That's a 1st down. Struggling to get more yardage and taken down at the 30-yard line.
Wilson's pass complete to number 23, Titus Bierkeman. Back by 1, Isaac Kane, and 23, Luke Hale. That pass is good for an Owls first.
15 yards on that one.
10 ball in the 30.
Ball comes to the near side.
Quarterback kicked by number 9, Gavin Rose.
Quarterback just keeps it on the keeper. We're trying to go around right end.
65, Carter
Picked
Rice.
up 4 yards in play.
That is their 3rd and final timeout.
So another timeout is taken by the Owls, and we're going to keep it right here. As you are listening to coverage of football here on KLGR 1490 AM, 95.9 FM, KLGR. Action being brought tonight by sponsors, which do include TNT Construction. Also by Sunset Funeral and Cremation Association, Echo in Wabasso, Napa Auto Parts, Pizza Ranch, Johnny Craft, Ecowater Systems, Redwood Falls, Wilmer, New Ulm, and Mankato, and the Wanda State Bank. Thank you for supporting sports and tournament action here on 977 Jack FM and also on KLGR 1490 AM, 95.9 FM KLGR. We appreciate you supporting these high school athletes. 31 seconds left here in the half. Ball again resting now at the Jaguar. Let's see, it'll be the 27-yard line. Now the Owls are out of timeouts, so they'll have to use the middle of the field. Of course, clock does stop on an incomplete pass or on a 1st down. Jaguars will get the ball here in the 2nd half. Screen play set up. Catch is made. Weaving his way down the near sideline, 17-yard, and in for the score. As Dane Schrader was able to maneuver his way around. That one goes for 27 yards and a touchdown. So Schrader with his first catch tonight. 27 yards for the score. And they're getting ready for the point after. So they will go for 2. 12-0. Trying to get back that point that they missed on the first one. Pitch goes over to the far side, and they'll toss it to the back of the end zone, and catch is made. So halfback option. And they do get the 2-point conversion with it. In the back of the end zone.
Jaguars 0.
So 8 big points put on the board here by the Hancock Owls. Brand new score from Cottonwood on your Martha Chevrolet Buick Redwood Falls scoreboard. It now reads 14-0 in favor of the Hancock Owls. We'll come back to Cottonwood after this 45-second timeout. All right, thanks.
Number 10, Levi Kellenberger, set to kick off for the Owls. Deep for the Jaguars.
Thank you.
Isaac Hayden for Jack Wordish.
So 27-yard pass play for the Owls. 2-point conversion good. Now 14-0 in favor of the Owls. Jaguars with a run back. Hayne trying to come near side. Gets his way out to the 27-yard line with 14 seconds left. And that's for the Jaguars live with the 1st and 10. Then again, that last drive, 59 yards and 9 plays for the Owls to take that 14-0 lead. Coming up halftime, we'll run through these scores or the stats for you. That'll be coming up here at the halftime break. What's been a fun but busy day of high school sports around the area. Of course, state cross-country meet tomorrow. Best of luck to the runners in that. Section volleyball finals tomorrow. Best luck to all those volleyball players in their quest for a state. And like I said, a busy week coming again next week as well. 1st and 10 here for the Jaguars. Low snap. Gasca picks it up. Comes near side to Hayne. Hayne wants to flip it back to Wordish. He can't hang on to it. And I think the Owls have gotten it. Yes, they have.
Play recovered by the Owls. Number 23, Titus.
At a 7-yard gain, but another fumble here by the Jaguars. Fortunately, only 7 seconds left.
Owls will start their possession on the Jaguar 32-yard line.
So 2nd down, or 1st and 10 from the 32-yard line. 7 seconds left. Probably we'll see the Owls try to maybe, the Jaguars going to take a timeout. We'll take a break as well. On your Martha Chevrolet Buick Redwood Falls scoreboard, it is 14-0. Owls on top. We'll come back to Cottonwood after this 45-second timeout.
First Independent Bank, big enough to know business, small enough to know you.
Thank you. To Lakeview High School here in Cottonwood. 7 seconds left. Hancock Owls leading the Renville County West Jaguars here as we get closer and closer to that halftime break by a score of 14-0. Jags will get the ball here to start the second half. So 1st and 10. Back to pass. Rose pumps to the left side. Now wants to come right side. Tosses it down there. And the catch is made. Reach for the end zone. And he's down at the 2-yard line. But that's it. So Hale makes the catch. But he came up to Hale just a little bit short as he kind of got it down to the 2-yard line. 30-yard completion, and time has ran out. So Kale making it interesting. He's got 2 catches, 60 yards tonight. and came up just 2 yards short. And we're at a halftime break here in this one, as the Jaguars, the number 1 seed, trailing the number 2 seed, the Hancock Owls, at the halftime. It is 14-0, Hancock on top. We'll come back to Cottonwood, Lakeview High School in Cottonwood. We'll do it for you after this 3-minute timeout here on KLGR 1490 AM, 95.9 FM, KLGR, back in 3 minutes. Alrighty, thanks.
What's up, Laker Nation? It's Lakeview senior Greg Schaefer. I was selected to do this commercial for Pulvertoying and talk about the fast response times. Speed does run in the family, but if you've ever used Pulvertoying, you already know how fast they are. Instead of talking about my family's 100-year history in providing fast and efficient service, I'm going to take this opportunity to thank Laker Nation for always supporting Laker athletics. Just like Pulvertoying, you were there when we needed you the most. Oh, and one more thing. Big or small, we tow them all.
Thank you. Hancock leads at halftime by a score of 14-0 in this matchup. Remember, in our society, winning has come to mean everything. If winning comes at the expense of good sportsmanship, everyone loses. Nothing is gained in the long run. Good sportsmanship is the result of a disciplined effort to respect yourself, your opponents, and contest officials. Remember, good sports are winners no matter what the score. This reminder is brought to you by the Minnesota State High School League. And we're at halftime here in this one. And the Hancock Owls lead the Jaguars by a score of 14-0. They've got a touchdown. And kind of like the first score, you know, their first time they had the ball, they were able to move down the field and got capped it off with a 5-yard touchdown pass. Jackson Kale from Dalvin Rose. The 2-point conversion is no good. 9 plays, 60 yards, made the score 6-0. That was at the 8:57 mark. Then he scored 20 seconds left in the half. Dan Schrader caught that screen pass from Rose from 27 yards out. got a 2-point conversion on a halfback pass to the end zone to cap that one off. 59 yards, 9 plays, 14-0 here at the halftime score. Each team had with 4 first downs in the first half, each with 2 third down conversions. Each team with 3 turnovers in the first half. Just 1 penalty in the first half by the Jaguars, 5 yards, but that was a big one, as it was an offsides that gave the Owls an extra, well, got them the first down on that second touchdown there. So they were able to score with that effort here this evening. Taking a look at your overall yardage here tonight. For the Owls of Hancock, 218 yards here in the first half, 108 yards rushing and 110 yards passing. Rushing the ball, Chase Evink, 81 yards on 11 carries. And Davin Rose with 27 yards on 5 carries. Rose, 5'11", 110 yards, a touchdown and an interception in the first half. Jackson Kale, your leading receiver, 2 catches, 30 yards. Titus Bjerkabet, 2 catches, 23 yards. And Dane Schrader, had a 1 catch for 27 yards and a touchdown here in the first half. Javin Mungai, 1 for 7, and Jason Jansen had 1 for 1 yard. So again, 218 yards for Hancock, 109 yards here for the Jaguars here in the first half of this one. Action earlier here today, games being played at Marshall. Just a fantastic finish in that first ball game of the day over at Marshall. That had the Red Rock Central Falcons coming out on top over Mountain Lake area. Final score in that one, that was 36-28 in overtime. Mountain Lake area had had a 16-point lead at one time. They actually had a 16-point lead going into the 4th quarter. Falcons were able to score twice, got both those 2-point conversions, and then were able to score. They got the ball first in overtime, scored with the 2-point conversion to go up by 8. And then they were able to hold out Mountain Lake area at the 1-foot line, on a 4th and a foot to go. And they just stacked up the line, and Mountain Lake area not able to break through. And they pick up that 36-28 win, again in overtime, first ball game of the day. Minneota then flexed their muscles in that second ball game, winning by a final score of 28-6, ending Lakeview's bid there. In that ball game, and then again, Springfield is up by a couple of scores in the second half of their ball game. So those are some of the action from earlier today in Marshall. And then, of course, this game right now, 14-0, Hancock leading here as we get you ready for the second half. Take another, let's do another 3-minute timeout, and we'll get you ready for the second half of action here on KLGR. 1490 AM, 95.9 FM KLGR. We'll come back in 3 minutes. Give me 3. Yeah. Alrighty, thanks. Thank you. Welcome back to Lakeview High School in Cottonwood, where the Hancock Owls lead the Renville County West Jaguars at halftime by a score of 14-0. Again, the Jaguars will get the ball to start the second half here in this one. Winner of tonight's ball game will advance in the state tournament. They'll take on the winner of Section 1, which is Spring Grove and Lanesboro. Those, again, the 1 and 2 seeds. Spring Grove number 1, Lanesboro number 2. That game will be played Thursday night, 7 p.m. at McAllister College. So that, again, will be a Thursday night game. Renville County West looking to get back to the state tournament for the third time. And the Hancock Owls also looking to advance. Red Rock Central advancing earlier today. Their game will be played at, if I remember correctly, Buffalo, coming up on Thursday night. So best of luck to them, as they're already in, and the other teams advancing into the state tournament coming up here next week. As I mentioned, state cross-country meet being held tomorrow. Section volleyball, I know in Section 2A, Mayor Lutheran and Cleveland will play for the championship. In 3A, it's, boy, that should be a battle. If I'm not too tired, I may sneak over for that one. That will be Minneota and RTR playing for the right to get to the state tournament. Again, those two teams played just a barn burner of a match earlier in the season. And again, they'll play for the right to get to the state tournament, so that's coming up tomorrow as well. And then it's Paynesville area and Pipestone area playing in the Section 3-2A championship for volleyball tomorrow as well. So trips to the state volleyball tournament on the line here beginning tomorrow as well. And then, of course, the state tournaments for football and volleyball taking place next week. And again, the road to the U.S. Bank Stadium beginning next week. Of course, it'll be a week off, or probably closer to 2 weeks off between the section semifinals and then the state championship. Again, at U.S. Bank Stadium, again, they'll be taking off the Thanksgiving holiday off. That used to be the traditional day for the tournament games. They'll be taking that off. Again, Vikings got the stadium that night. They play a Thanksgiving night game against New England Patriots. So they've got the stadium all reserved. That's their home, so they have that secured for that time frame. So they'll play the state championships a week after that at U.S. Bank Stadium. So a little bit of a delay to what we're used to, but hey, like I said, if you get to the state championship, you won't mind waiting an extra week to get to that game. So again, the winner here will take on the winner of Spring Grove and Lanesboro. That'll be at McAllister College coming up on Thursday night, November the 10th. Reminder for you that coming up on Wednesday of next week, we have our Keys to the Bank finale. That'll be taking place at Grandview Valley Winery, north of Bellevue. Not one, not two, but 6 prizes will be given away that evening. We've got Vikings tickets to give away against the Cowboys coming up later this month. We got Gopher tickets against Iowa coming up later this month. We got a very, very beautiful Yeti cooler. I know there's, I think, a couple of gift certificates mixed in there as well. And I guess, I think it's a mega prize package from the Mall of America. So make sure you, if you haven't gotten qualified yet, we will have some last chance qualifying for you to try your key to in the lock and see if you can unlock one of those great prices coming up on Wednesday here of next week. Of course, Tuesday, big day of the week, you got to get out and vote. Make your voice heard. You know, if you don't go out and vote, you don't have any right to criticize what happens after that. That's just my feeling. So get out there, make your voice heard. That way, then, if it isn't going the way you want it to, then you can, then you can say something because you did vote, you did your job. So if you don't go do your job, and then something doesn't go right, don't come crying to me, because I will not be lending you an ear for that. Jaguars coming back out. Hancock back out after going through their warm-ups here. Get the second half underway. Warm-ups you need to. It's a little bit chilly here tonight. I've got on a long sleeve shirt and lost my train of thought here, which is never a good thing. And a vest on here this evening. And I thought, I'm inside a press box. I don't need to put on a coat, but I threw on I've got on a wind or kind of a hoodie type thing. I probably could use a little bit more, but we're going to be fine here. As we get ready for this one, if the Jaguars can come back and heat things up a little bit, we'll be more than happy for that to happen. Basically, coming into the second half here, Jaguars just need to keep. You don't have to abandon the run, away. They've kind of maybe gone away from the run a little bit more here tonight. You just kind of maybe get back to that. Again, Jansen being held in check here for 5 yards here this evening. But again, as we talked about before, again, this Jaguar team, again, a team that's, again, they can pass the ball. There's certainly no doubt about that. They're more comfortable passing the ball when they want to instead of out of necessity. So if they can get that running game going again, that would make that, passing game that much more, significant and better. And Hancock, again, they really don't need to change anything as they played a pretty decent first half of football. That's bounded down the middle, picked up, coming near side with it. Hayne trying to get the corner, can't get there.
Number 1, Isaac Hayne.
As Rose drags him down at the 26-yard line with a 1st and 10 here for the Jaguars to open up the second half. Start at their own 26-yard line. So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Jags, going right to left across your dial here in the second half. Right to left across your TV screen also. Here, if you're watching the streaming here tonight. And again, thanks for having us along. I'm glad to be a part of your evening. Roll out for Gasca. Tosses it back across the middle, incomplete. He has not really had a lot of time back there. Again, the Owls have been able to bring some heat and put some pressure on Gasca here this evening. So it'll be 2nd down and 10. Gasca coming off the near sideline with the play. Again, he'll work from the gun here on 2nd down. Low snap, picks it up, hands off to Jansen. Jansen goes straight forward, breaks through a couple tackles, lunges forward to the 30-yard line. One of his biggest runs tonight, 4 yards on that carry. So it'll be 3rd down, about 7 to go. Ball resting at the Jaguar 30-yard line. So 2 receivers split out right, 2 to left. Again, Jansen in the backfield with the quarterback Gasca here on 3rd down. A little bit of movement on the side, Owls side of the ball, and that should give the Jags 5 free yards. And get them a little bit closer to that 1st down. You'll always take that. And as I've mentioned before, on a penalty where your call on a 1st and 1 is different than a 3rd and 6, same situation here. Your call on 3rd and 8 is much different than 3rd and 2. 3rd and 2, again, the whole playbook is open here for anything you want to dial up. So 2 receivers right, 2 to left. There's the snap. Just straight ahead for Gasca. Buries that shoulder and gets the 1st down. Ball is loose. I think the Jaguars may have gotten it back. Boy, again, the cold weather tonight is that ball has gotten slippery. It was recovered by the Jaguars and is a 1st down. So gain of 3 on the play there for that 1st down.
That run is good for Jaguar. 1st down.
To Gasca tonight, 29 yards, 8 carries. 5th 1st down tonight for the Jaguars. Fresh set of 4 for them. Ball resting at their own 38-yard line. Low snap, Gasca. Again, we'll go straight forward. Quarterback draw. Gets dropped at the 39-yard line. So gain of 1 of the play.
Tackled by number 10, Levi Kellenberger. 1 yard gain on the play, 2nd down.
So 2nd and 9.
39.
And Jaguars will love to score, but of course, in this one, again, if you can just get that field position in your favor here in the second half, so when you get your opportunities, you've got the shorter fields to work on. That's your first and foremost goal here in the second half. If you can't score, if you don't score, that's what you want to get accomplished here. Second down and 9. Gasca fakes the handoff and then he gets taken down the backfield.
Sack on the play by number 84.
Tell you, these Owls are getting all sorts of penetration. And again, the Jaguars front line having a tough time holding them back. And they come in with their ears pinned back and going after the quarterback.
Third down and 15.
Drop a loss of 5 in the play.
30-yard line.
Third and 15. So third down, 15. Jansen on the near sideline now.
How you want trip?
Mungai comes in to take his spot. He splits out here to the right side, so 3 to the right and 1 to the left. Wertis in the backfield with quarterback Gasca. Across the middle, catch is made. First down and more for Mungai. He takes it out to the 50-yard line.
Number 6, Gavin Mungai.
So that is a gain of 18 for Mungai and a first down. Nice job there for Gavin. His second catch, 25 yards tonight.
First down and 10, ball on the 50-yard line.
So fresh set of 4 here for the Jaguars. Second first down of the second half. 6 in the ball game now, and second coming in third down. So fresh set of 4. Ball resting here right at the 50-yard line with the first and 10. Back to passing Gasca, going out to Wertis, over his head out of bounds.
Gasca's pass,
Just kind of overshot him there.
again for number 4, Jack Wertis.
Hayne had gotten loose down the near sideline, was left all alone. But Gasca didn't spot him. So second and 10. So 3 straight completions there for, or 2 of the last 3 for Gasca. Now 2 out of 4. Second down and 10. Schrupp on the near sideline and Hayne on the far sideline. As they got 3 on the right. Pitch comes back to Wertis. Wertis trying to lunge forward. 50-yard line is where he gets stopped. So maybe a gain of 1 in the play.
17 gains Schrader. No gain on the play.
Third down and 10. So third down and 10, ball again resting right at the 50-yard line. Again, third quarter action. 14-0, favor of Hancock. Back to pass. Gasca over to the right flat. Wertis can't hang on to it. A little bit too high as it kind of came out. It looked like Gasca kind of loaded that one up in a cannon and fired it over there. So fourth down and 10.
Can take his guy over here.
So be a punting situation here for the Jaguars. Gasca, the punter, will send one back deep. Snap and the boot. As it takes a little bit of a, not much of a Jaguar or a owl hop. It kind of went straight up in the air. It's going to sit right where it's at. And it was down there by the Jaguars at the 15-yard line. First and 10 now for Hancock. On their own 15-yard line. So as I mentioned again, if you couldn't get a first down or a score on that drive for the Jaguars, at least establish that short field. Get that field position in their favor. And they've gotten that done with. Now again, the defense just needs to button up and buckle down. First and 10 for the Owls. Evink taking down the backfield. Nice open field tackle made by the Jaguars.
Tackled by number 75, Noah Gullickson.
Gullickson breaking through and dropping Evink for a 5-yard loss. 76 yard side, 12 carries for Evink. So that's the type of play you want in first down is a loss of yardage. That again gets your linemen a chance to pin their ears back deep and come after the quarterback. Second and long, it's second and 15. One in motion. They're going to run the quarterback option, and he keeps it. And again, the Jaguars breaking through the line of scrimmage here, pushing it back toward the goal line.
Quarterback sack by
So
number
another
22,
quarterback sack there by the
Clifton.
Jaguars, as their defense here is really stepping up big. Be third and really long. So loss of 8 yards in that play.
Brings up third down and 21. Ball on the 5-yard line.
So third down, 21 to go. Need to get it out to the 25-yard line for a first down. Rose is back to pass. Again, here come the Jaguars. Over the middle, a catch is made. And first down and more. Staying on his feet, drops the ball, but again falls on top of it, saves it. That is Jackson Kale with the first down catch and more as he gets it out to the 34-yard line. Again, 30 once again, and a first down. He's got 3 catches, 70 or 90 yards tonight. All 3 have gone for 30 yards.
First down and 10, ball on the 32.
So Hancock, their first down of the second half. Gives them a fresh set of 4. Again, the ball sitting at their own now 32-yard line. And 6 minutes to go here in the third, so a quick-moving third quarter. Jaguars again coming with some heat. Play goes Evink right side. Gets through that official, or the first wave of defenders, and gets it out toward the 46-yard line.
That run is good for an Owls. First down.
So that one goes for 14 yards.
First down and 10, ball on the 45.
90 tonight for Evink on 13 carries. Another first down. The Owls again could really put the Jaguars in a tough situation if they would come down and score here in this one. Again, already getting toward the middle parts of the third quarter. The Jaguars trail by 2 touchdowns, 2 scores. Again, they come with the run blitz. Quarterback keeper over there, Rose, following some blocks, and gets a good game. Picks up about 8 yards in that carry. Gets it out back in the Jaguar territory now. Ball is at the Jaguar 47-yard line.
8-yard gain on the play. Second down and 2. Ball on the Jaguar 47.
So the Owls again doing a good job of picking up good yardage and first down, staying ahead of chains here. Second down and short. Again, Rose is back to pass, being rushed. Takes off for first down. Slides out of bounds at the 40-yard line. Picks up their 8 more quick yards. Another first down.
Back by number 25, Hunter Riddler. And that run is good for an Owls. First down.
7th first down now for Hancock. Jaguars with 6.
First down and 10, ball on the
4th things to
41.
score. And that is 14-0 in favor of Hancock. Ball is resting at the 41-yard line. Jaguars 41-yard line. With a fresh set of 4 here for the Owls. Handoff Evink up the middle. He just taken down quickly.
Chase Evink.
Nice open field tackle made there by Noah Gullickson.
1-yard gain, second down and 9, ball on the 40.
So ball resting at the Jaguar 40-yard line. Just a gain of 1 to play for Evink. 91 yards tonight, 14 carries. Jaguars really need to make a stop here and get that ball back, although they've kind of lost that field position now. Second down, 9. As Rose barks the signals, drops back, straight across the middle, catch is made. Kale with it. First down again, Moore taking it to the 25-yard line. 15 yards there for Kale. His first catch tonight for less than 30 yards. That's his 4th tonight over 105.
First down and 10, ball on the 25.
So Rose starting to heat up. Kale's starting to heat up. Another first down, 8th first down for the Owls. And 4:10 to go in the third quarter. So 2 receivers right and 2 left. One running back in the backfield with Rose, the quarterback, from the pistol on 1st and 10. He'll run it to the left side, taken down by the Jaguars.
Quarterback keeper by number 9.
Just
Gavin
a
Rose. Back by
quick
number
little
25,
gain of a
Hunter
couple.
Redler. 2-yard gain on the play. Second down and 8.
So 2nd and 8.
Ball on the
The clock still
23.
winding here in the 3rd. Jaguars looking to make that stop here. Turnover-wise tonight, each team has had 3. So 2nd down, 8 to go. Rose back, looks left, now rolls right. Cox fires, throws the incomplete, picked off by Hain. Hain has gotten. He's back to the 20 or 15-yard line. 20 on the far side of the field, and the Jaguars have stood up and get the turnover again. Hain with the interception. That's his 3rd. He's got 2 interceptions on tonight in that fumble recovery.
Jaguars set the possession on their own 20-yard
So
line.
the Owls turn it over, another interception. So the Jaguars get that important stop. Now they need to get something going here. We're getting late in the 3rd quarter, and they have yet to score, trailing by a score of 14-0. So 3 receivers over to the right side and 1 to the
Off
left.
to the right.
Gaska back to pass,
Oh, he's
being
good.
rushed again. Dancing back there, now takes it straight forward. He's got some room far side. 30, drops the shoulder. Pushed out of bounds at the 32-yard line, a 33-yard line. Gain of 13 in the play for Gaska, a 1st down.
First down and 10.
So ball out to the 33-yard line of the Jaguars. Their own 33-yard line. Again, Jaguars 9-0 in the season, 8-1 for the Hancock Owls. Only loss for the Owls to the state's top-ranked Class 9-man team. That was way back in week 3, so they've ran off 5 straight wins since then. 1st and 10 for the Jags. Pickup. And a nice run on 1st down.
Run by number 4.
As Wordish trying to break free. Gets around the right or left side. Picks up 4. Give him 5 yards. And, well, we'll say 4. So it'll be 2nd and 6.
Second down and 6. Ball on the 37.
Of course, the Jaguars will take that in any time and every play. Keep doing that every play. You'll keep picking up 1st downs and you'll move it down the field. So 2nd and 6. Gaska runs the option, cuts it back at himself, takes it across the middle over the 40-yard line to the 41.
AJ Gaska.
Pickup of 3 on the play, and it'll be now 3rd down and 3. Good to see the Jaguars getting back to running the ball again. That's their bread and butter. And although that Jansen hasn't had a big night tonight, again, some other good contributions with Wordish and Gaska picking up the slack. 3rd down, 3 to go from the 40-yard line. 97 seconds left here in the 3rd quarter. A 14-0 lead for Hancock. Handoff up the middle. Brett's 1st down and more. On his feet, rambling inside the 45 to the 42-yard line. I think that was Lukai Hale. So Lukai with a nice run there for the Jaguars. One of the biggest runs of the night.
First down and 10, ball on the 42.
Got it for 22 yards and a 1st down. 1st and 10 from the 43. Lukai again gets hit, dribbled the ball, but I think he fell on top of it. Yes, he did pick it up at the 39-yard line. So Lukai with a gain of 3.
2-yard gain, 2nd down and 8, ball on the 40.
Couple of rushes now for 25 yards. 2nd team in rushing time with just those 2 carries. Second and 8. Gaska back to pass. Dancing back there. directing traffic, tucks it in, gets it out across the 25-yard line or at the 25-yard line. So makes a little something out of nothing. And third down and 3.
Third down and 3.
So 44 tonight, 13 rushes for AJ. Third down and closer to 4 yards for the first down. Need to get to the 31-yard line. Keep the drive alive. 4 down territory. Handoff again, Hale. Nothing there up the middle. Got it to the 35, but no more. No gain on the play. And it'll be 4th down now. And closer to 4 for first down.
Kale and 10, Levi Kellenberger. No gain on the play. 4th down and 3.
So 4th down and 3. Again, ball resting at the Owl 35-yard line. You again listening to Football Action tonight on KLGR 1490 AM, 95.9 FM KLGR. And that's the end of the third quarter. 3 in the books. Hancock Owls leading by a score of 14-0 on your Cole or your Martha Chevrolet Buick and Redwood Falls scoreboard. We go to quarter number 4 after this 45-second timeout. All right, thanks. Thank you. $14-0 favor the Owls as we go to quarter number 4. 12 minutes left to decide this one. As the Jaguars have the ball and faced with the 4th down. They have ran 42 plays tonight, 38 for the Hancock Owls. But it's again just been the bigger plays tonight again for the Owls. And they lead 14-0. 2 touchdown passes here in this one. Rose to Kale for 5 in the first quarter, first drive of the ball game. And then Rose to Schrader for 27 back in the second quarter. 4th down, 4 to go for the Jaguars. Gasca quickly across the middle, incomplete. Hain, the intended receiver, but again goes incomplete. And again, the Jaguars will turn the ball over in downs. They have just a tough time to sustain drives tonight. I think that's the 3rd time that they've turned it over on downs here. Hancock now gets the ball back. Ball is at their own 35-yard line with a 1st and 10. So just into quarter number 4. 2 receivers split out left, 1 to the right. Evink tries to come to the right side, and again the flag coming in there near the line of scrimmage, usually in the area of holding against the offense. Just 2 penalties in the ball game, 1 for each team and just the 5-yard variety. As it is holding against the Owls. They'll push them back 10 yards. And they'll redo first down all over again. But now it'll be a 1st and 20. This ball's back to the 25-yard line. So 1st and 20. Jaguars faking the blitz. And that screen play blown up there by Jansen. Yeah, Schrader makes the catch, but again, Jansen all over him. Loss of 3 in the play. So 2nd down and 23.
Ball on the 23.
Jaguars, again, would love to get the stop here and get that ball back. Again, they need a couple of scores here in this one. And each first down that the Owls takes a couple of minutes off the clock. Back to pass. Being rushed, eluding the rush. Big gain there. Getting it back to close to the original line of scrimmage, and they were able to get it back. It's going to be third down. Still long, 3rd and 9. Pick up a 14, though, on the play there for Rose with his feet.
Ball on the 37.
So 3rd down, 9. Ball resting at the 37-yard line of the Owls. Again, need to get it to the 45 for a fresh set of 4. Again, he was pushed out, so the clock did stop, 10:57. That's a benefit to the Jaguars. Back to pass, Rose again. Looking, stepped up in the pocket. Now he rolls right side, catch is made and dropped. He had his receiver open on the far side of the field, just zipped through his hands, incomplete. And 4th down, and appears to be a punting situation here for the Owls. Something that we haven't seen a whole lot of here in this ball game. As a matter of fact, just 3 punts, I believe. This will be number 4. So Hain going back deep for the Jaguars. Left-handed boot. Hain going to stay away from it. Takes a little bit of a Jaguar hop. This rolls back and will be down at the 35-yard line, 34-yard line for the Jaguars.
Down at the 35-yard line.
So it will be a 1st and 10 here for the Jaguars. 42 left to go. Kind of do or die now for the Jaguars, as they really kind of need to get a score on the board here to give them some momentum here down the stretch. Jansen come off limping off to the sideline. That's not a good sign. So 1st and 10 for the Jags. Ball resting at their own 35-yard line. Gasca wants to come near sideline. Catch made by Hain. Catches it at the 40-yard line. Pick up a 5 and a 2nd and 5. Hain tonight, 54 yards, 3 catches.
6-yard gain on the play. 2nd down and 4. Ball on the 41.
So 2nd down and 4. Ball resting at the 41-yard line. Werdish in the backfield with Gasca, the quarterback. Low snap, picks it up off the shoelaces. Tosses left side, incomplete.
Gasca's pass, incomplete.
Intended receiver over there was, I think, Werdish.
Adam Strupp.
No, it was Adam Strupp.
Bring up 3rd down and 4.
Incomplete. So the Owls have kind of forced the Jaguars tonight to be kind of a one-handed team, kind of throwing the ball more than running the ball tonight, as they've been able to shut down the run. Trying to make the Jaguars kind of play a little bit differently than what they normally do. 2 receivers left, 2 to right. Gasca with Werdish in the backfield with him. On 3rd down, runs up the middle. He's got the 1st down as he dances, and they say the ball is loose. The Owls are saying the ball is loose, and the ball is loose. And the Owls have gotten it at the 45-yard line of the Jaguars. Turnover number 4 now on Renville County West.
1st down and 10 for the Owls.
And again, 10 minutes to go here in the ball game. Again, that ball just came out right at the very end. Boy, it looked like helmet right on the ball in that one as it popped out of there. So Hancock with the ball now at the Renville County West 45-yard line, leading 14-0. Again, inside 10 minutes to go. Eving just burrows his way to the left side, not a lot there. No gain on the play. 2nd down and 10. And for the Jaguars here, they need to have the stop here. It needs to be a 3 and out. Because as we mentioned before, anytime you get a first down, you can run about 2 minutes off the clock. So it'll be second down and 10. Rose with 2 running backs behind him, receivers 2 to the right and 1 to the left. Fake the handoff, and Rose keeps it himself, trying to go to the right side. Gets it out across the right end, out toward the 40-yard line. So pick up there of 4 on the play. It'll be 3rd and 5. And that really isn't the thing. The Owls don't worry about using time or using plays. They will be more than happy to use 2 or 3 plays to get a first down and to work that clock down, shorten up this game as much as possible. 8.5 to go. At the end of this play, it'll be under 8 to go in the ball game. So 3rd down and 5 from the 40. They put 1 in motion. Now a couple of guys in motion, and this isn't Canadian football, so you can't do that. That'll be a little legal shift. 2 guys in motion at the same time. 5-yard penalty on the Owls.
5-yard penalty, repeat 3rd down. 3rd down and 10.
3rd on the Owls, 20-yard snipe. Backs them up 5 more. 3rd and 10 now from their 45-yard line. Official waving the arm and winding up, says get it going. 3rd down 10. Rose stepping back, no, can keep himself right up the middle. Quarterback draw. Bounces to the outside. He's got a first down and more. 20-yard, 30-yard line, pushed out of bounds. That a big gain there for Rose, who was able to keep it. Got it all the way down to the 34-yard line.
First down and 10, ball on the 30.
So that one goes for 14 yards and a first down. 72 yards rushing tonight for Rose. 1st and 10. Pitch coming back. Evink. Nope, that's not Evink. That's Kale. As he takes it, try to go left side. Gets pounded down at the 30 or 28-yard line. Picking up 3, 2nd and 7. First run tonight for Kale. He's got 4 catches for 108 yards. So 2nd, 7. Clock becoming a concern of the Jaguars. As again, Rose just going to stand there and let every second trickle off of it before he snaps the ball. First down as he slides down after he gets the first down. See where he started the slide, though. He started the slide at the 20-yard line, so very close to the marker.
That run is good for an Owls.
It is a first down, though. Give him 8.
First down and 10, ball on the 20.
10th first down tonight for the Owls. Fresh set of 4. Ball at the 20-yard line. And inside of 7 minutes to go in the ball game. Jaguars again need to stop here and then need a couple of quick scores. Really be difficult for them if the Owls do score here. Evink trying to run to the right side. He is just a beast. big running back. Very physical running back. You tackle him a couple of times, you're certainly going to feel like you've been in a battle. Picks up 3.
Ball on the 17.
94 yards tonight, 16 carries. Ball inside the red zone down to the 17-yard line. And clock inside of 6 minutes to go. Jaguars need another one of those turnovers. The Owls spread the field. 2 to the right and 1 to the left. Rose going to try to run near side. Gets a block. To the 10-yard line is where he gets taken down.
Quarterback keeper by number 9, Davin Rose.
So close to a first down, but not a first down.
Jason Jansen.
So he picks up, gets it down 3rd and short.
6-yard gain on the play, 3rd down.
6 on that one.
Ball on the 11.
He's got 86-yard rushing, 94 for Evink. So 3rd down and short. Chance for the Owls here to pick up another first down and shorten this game up even more. So 3rd down and 1. From the gun, handoff, Evink, hit in the backfield, sheds that tackle. Stiff arms another one, gets it into the 5-yard line on the first down. Gain of 6 on the play. 100-yard stride for Evink, and another first down. 3rd down conversion. Chance to take a couple of minutes more off the clock. It's already at 4:44 as they set the chains. 1st and goal to goal here from the 6-yard line. Owls looking to close the door on the Jaguars here in this one. So 1st and goal to goal. As Rose again just stays there and waits until the back judge starts the countdown. High snap. Rose is going to go after it, falls on top of it at the 17-yard line. At the 18-yard line. Loss of 14 on the play.
10-yard loss on the play.
They do live, though, for another down.
Ball on the 17.
As we're inside of 4 now in the ball game. So 2nd down and long. They'll wait for that back judge again to start the countdown before they snap the ball. Rose goes left side. Trying to stiff arm the Jaguars, and a foul is going to be called. Jansen with the tackle. A couple of flags come in late on that one.
Thrown by number 9, Davin Rose. Tackled by
Rose with the carry. No gain on the play, but I think the Jaguars are going to be whistled for a foul. As the officials sort this one out. It's going to be a face masking call on the Jaguars.
Face mask on the Jaguars. 5-yard penalty, repeat 2nd down.
So they'll repeat 2nd down. 5-yard penalty, moving it inside the 10-yard line, back to the 9-yard line. So 2nd and goal now from the 9. And 3:27 to go. High snap, pulled down. Evink up the middle. Buries his shoulder to the 5-yard line.
Number 30, Chase Evink.
So it'll be 3rd down and goal now from the 5-yard line. 104 yards rushing time, Evink.
Ball on the 5.
And the Owls here looking to land that knockout punch here. Jaguars love to get that turnover and then take their chances here. So 3rd down and goal from the 5. Rose again operates from the gun, waiting for the official to get the countdown started. Milking that clock for everything that's worth. Evink up the middle, stop there. As the Jags get the stop. Driving back to the 10-yard line.
Number 30, Chase Evink.
So loss of 5 in the play. Now Evink got him at 99 yards here.
Wayne Fuentes and 34, Jason Jansen.
And the Jaguars using a timeout here. 2.5 to go here in the ball game. Marthaler Chevrolet Buick Redwood Falls scoreboard reads 14-0. Hancock on top. We'll come back to Cottonwood after this 45-second timeout. All right, thanks. Thank you.
Fourth down and goal. Ball on the 8-yard line.
Fourth down and goal from the 5. They throw to the back corner of the end zone. Touchdown! What a catch in that back corner of the end zone for the Owls. Jackson Kale pulling that one in from 5 yards out. Excellent catch for him in the back of the end zone. (113 yards tonight. TD for Kale. As the Owls look for the point after attempt. Third touchdown pass tonight for Rose. So once again, they'll go for 2. They'll put 1 in motion. Just straightforward for Rose, banging his way. Jaguars going to drop him shy of the goal line. So 6 more on the board here for the Owls as they have increased their lead now to a score of 20-7. Brand new score from Cottonwood on your Martha Chevrolet Buick Redwood Falls scoreboard. 20-0. We'll have to kick off for more after this 45-second timeout. Alrighty, thanks. Thank you.
Set to kick off for the Owls, number 10. Levi Allenberger. And deep for the
So the Jaguars trail now by a score of 20-0. Just 2:25 left to go in the ball game. Ball just booted down the middle. Couple of hops picked up by Hain. Hain coming near the side of the field, 30. Sidesteps to the sidelines. Driven out of bounds, 35-yard line.
On the return for the Jaguars.
So that's for the Jaguars. I'll have it at 1st and 10 on their own 35-yard line.
By number 35, Owen Kiefer.
Again, football action type being brought to you by sponsors, which do include
Jaguars set the position on their own 35-yard line.
Overload Limited, Seaman Seeds, Wheelborg Ford, Highwater Ethel, Everstrong Construction, Hometown Bank, St. Mary's Catholic School, Minnesota Valley Telephone Company, and T&T Construction. Some of your many, many sponsors of sports here on 977 Jack FM here in the postseason. Back pass left side, and it's dropped. Unable to make the catch there was Schrupp. He couldn't hang on to it.
Second down and 10.
So it'll be 2nd and 10 for the Jaguars. Trailing now by a score 20-0. It's 2:12 left in the ball game. So it isn't Highway 212, which Renville County West lies on. This is 212, which is left in the game here. Lots of seniors on his Jaguar team. We'll go through those in the post game. Back to pass, Gaska over to the left side. Catch is made by Wordish. Stays on his feet down the left sideline. He breaks free. 40, 35, 30, 25, 20. Down all the way to the 16-yard line.
Gaston's pass complete to number 4, Jack Worden. And that pass is good for Jaguars.
That goes for 49 yards to Wordish. So a big catch there.
Down and 10. Ball on the 17-yard line.
So 1st and 10. Gaska back to being rushed. Tosses it to the right side, incomplete.
Second down and 10.
2nd and 10. So again, Jaguars still with some time, 1:50 to go.
5-yard line on the home side. Mr. Brett Duncan, thank you.
Wordish, 66 catches, or 66 yards tonight, a couple of catches. He's ran the ball for 4 yards and a couple of touches tonight. So 70 yards total offense. 2 receivers right, 2 left. Gasker from the gun on 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Looking to the right. To the middle. Catch is made. Hain. Looks right. Goes back to the outside. Gets in the end zone. Touchdown, Jaguars. So that is good for the touchdown. About a 20-some yard completion there for the score. Hain with the catch. And Jaguars get on the board. They'll go for the 1-point conversion here. As Morales is out, ball down, kick is up, and that sails through the uprights. 7 on the board for the Jaguars. They're not done yet. Minute 40 to go. New score from Cottonwood. It is now 20-7. Favor of the Hancock Owls. Will come back after this 45-second timeout. All right, thanks. Thank you.
Eduardo Morales set to kick off for the Jaguars.
Hancock bringing up their good hands people here as the Jaguars will attempt this onside kick now. So they've got 8 within about 10 yards of the football. Ball is loose. I think the Jaguars, have gotten it. Maybe, no. I think the Owls did fall on top of it. Did come loose there right at the end there, but again, the Owls were able to fall on top of it with the ball again resting at the Jaguar 49-yard line with a 1st and 10. There's just a minute 40 left to go here in this ball game. Jaguars still with 2 timeouts left here in this ball game. 22-yard touchdown pass again from Gaska for Hain. Morales kick. That capped off a 62-yard drive in 3 plays. 20-7. Just a minute 40 left to go. So 100 seconds left here in the Jaguars season. Again, a couple of timeouts yet. So the Owls will have to hand off the ball a couple of times. Can't quite go into victory formation yet. Evink goes to the right side. Picks up 2 yards on the play. Back over 100. They got him at 101 yards tonight on 20 carries. Jaguars use that timeout. More sponsors of .9 FM KLGR. We do appreciate it. That's because of those sponsors that we're able to do these games that we do love to do. So the ball resting at the Jaguar 49-yard line. 95 seconds left to go in the ball game. 2nd down and 9. So basically for the Owls, 1 first down here will put this game on ice for them. 2nd down and 9. Fake the handoff. Rose trying to go near sideline as the Jaguars try to tackle him out of bounds. Taken down, Wordish with the tackle there. Makes a gain of 3 there for Rose. And the Jaguars will use their final timeout. Again, is Rose able to stay inbounds on that one? So the schedule right now, all I know for sure, and I don't know a lot for sure. I know for sure the state cross-country meet's being held at tomorrow. Best rocking end of the cross-country runner.
Typically only get one chance to plant their crop that they rely on for the year. At DJ's Planter Sales and Service LLC, we provide agricultural technologies and a top-notch service-first mentality, creating a more efficient and effective pass across the field. DJ's Planter Sales and Service is located 2 miles east of Cottonwood. Call Dale at 507-829-1220 or email us at djsplantersales@gmail.com.
Tried to punch their ticket to the state next week. So 3rd down, 7 to go. Jaguars now out of timeouts. The minute 28 left to go. As Rose, 2 running backs in the backfield with him and 1 receiver split out to the right. Even gets the carry up the middle, bounces it to the outside, drives the shoulder down, taken down at the 40-yard line, very, very close to the first down markers, gain of 6. So 4th down and short here for the Owls. Again, a minute to go. So basically, if they can pick this first down up, then they can go into victory formation, take that kneel down. If not, the Jaguars will get the ball back. But they need a lot of help here. As again, ball will be snapped with around 45 seconds or so to go. So 4th down and a little bit better than the yard. It's resting at the 41 and they need to get to the 32, so closer to 2 yards. And then a timeout taken by Hancock. So we'll take a break as well. It is a 20-7 score in favor of Hancock. We'll come back to Cottonwood after this 45-second timeout. Alrighty, thanks.
How much time you want? Thank you.
Thanks.
Run by number 30, Chase Even.
Even gets the carry on the, tries to take it to the right side, stops shy of the line of gain. So the ball will be turned over from Hancock now to Renville County West. 37 seconds left here in this one. So Jaguars still with a chance here. So they take over now. Ball resting on their own 40-yard line. 2 receivers split out left and 2 to the right. And a running back in the backfield with Gaska, the quarterback. 1st and 10. Gaska back to pass. Looking, now rolls, left side. Cox fires and incomplete. Hayne can't hang on to that one as he drops that one. So 2nd down and 10. .30 seconds left to go in the ball game. 2nd and 10. Ball again at the Jaguar 40-yard line. And lots of seniors on this Jaguar team. A lot of success over the last few years. As this football team keeps getting better and better each and every year. 1 receiver out to the right and 3 to left. Gaska back to pass. Cox fires near side. Stepping out of bounds is Haynes. Hayne with that catch. Gain of 14 yards for Hayne. 90 yards tonight. 5 catches.
1st down and 10, ball on the 46.
So fresh set of 4 here for the Jaguars. Again, Hayne was able to get out of bounds, so it stops the clock. 25, they have to have a couple of long shots down the field here, though. Ball resting at the 46-yard line. Again, no timeouts for the Jaguars. 3 receivers now split out to the left, 1 to the right. On the 1st and 10, Gaska back to pass. Rolling right side, still rolling, tossing it away, incomplete.
Gaska's pass falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down and 10.
2nd and 10 with 19 seconds left. And breaking deep was, I think that was Schrupp that was down there. So 2nd down and 10. Hancock Owls looking to hand the Jags their only loss of the season here in the section finals tonight. That'll be a tough one. 3 receivers left, 1 right. Back to pass again, Gaska. Catch is made near sideline. Stayed in bounds zone. And short of the line of gain. So Schrupp makes the catch, a gain of 8 on the play, as they have to hurry now.
He's going to clock it.
So clocked it with 1 second left.
Incomplete pass, bring up 4th down and 1.
So they'll have a chance to run one more play here, and this one will be in the books. Unfortunately for the Jaguars, again, the Schrupp was not able to get out of bounds or pick up that 1st down. So again, the clock didn't stop there, and they clocked it. It's 4th down now. 2 yards to go. But you're trailing by a score of 20-7. So final play of the game. Gaska back, looking down the field. He's it down the field, over the head of his intended receiver. I think that was Schrupp, incomplete. And the ball game is over, where the Hancock Owls hand the Jaguars their first loss of the season by a final score tonight of 20-7. Hancock with the win goes to 9-1 of the season, and the Jaguars wrap up their season at 9-1. We're going to take a 3-minute timeout and get things ready to wrap it up for you this evening from Cottonwood. So you're listening football action here on KLGR 1490 AM, 95.9 FM. KLGR will wrap it up in 3 minutes. Alrighty, thanks.